Good evening. I'm very excited to be here to talk to you today. Have you ever heard the old proverb, give a man a fish, he can eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he can eat for a lifetime. Well, today I want to talk about a nonprofit charity that prides itself on not only feeding the hungry, but also giving families tools to a successful life. Heifer International is a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to ending hunger and poverty in third world countries. This is a humbling and rewarding charity that will leave you happy to donate to this hopeful cause. My story with this particular charity begins when I was a child. My grandfather was a devout Christian who loved to give back to the world. He was always volunteering for his time to this rewarding charity. Every Christmas, my grandfather made us wooden ornaments. These ornaments represented the animal that he donated in our name, or a part of an animal that he donated in our name to this wonderful charity. According to the website Hunger Notes, which is maintained by the World Hunger Education Service, they estimate about 805 million people suffer from undernourishment between the years of 2012 to 2014. According to the same website, of that 805 million people, 791 million live in developing or third world countries. Now, can you imagine a time when you were very hungry because maybe you skipped a meal? Can you imagine feeling that feeling all day, every day, and not knowing when the next time you might eat could be? This feeling is what Heifer International is trying to change with people who live in third world countries and who live with that fear daily. The three major effects that sponsoring an animal can have on a family that receives this precious gift. The first is that it will feed and give them income. The second is that it gives them a sense of community. And the third is that it creates hope. So Heifer International feeds and gives incomes to these families. This is how they do it. Once an animal gets sponsored, it is sent to a family who needs it in a poverty-stricken area. The family is then taught how to care for that animal and how to take and use their animal for agricultural products such as eggs, milk, and honey, and then they can use that product for themselves, and they can sell that extra that they have to the market, which helps them bring in an income. Heifer International also creates a bond. According to the Heifer International website that was last updated in 2015, the community is founded through the idea of passing the gift. Passing the gift is where families help other families. This means that the family that receives the original gift will give their firstborn female livestock to another family in their community. Once they pass on that animal, they will also pass on that training that they were taught on how to care and treat for that animal. And that will go so on and so on. Then that person will give their first female livestock offspring to the next family, and so on and so on. And that helps build that community just through that very first gift. Heifer International also provides families with hope. This charity provides hope for a better life through their gifts. One true life story in particular is shown through this book right here called Beatrice's Goat by Paige McBriar. This story is a real life story based on a 9-year-old girl named Beatrice whose family received a goat through Heifer International. This goat would then create milk for the family, and then the extra they would sell in the market. Every time they sold some milk, they put a little back to save for Beatrice's education. Beatrice had one life dream, or life goal, and that was to get an education. And through this program, that made that dream possible. Now, according to the Heifer International website, when I went to go look up Beatrice, how she's doing now, after her education, she received a scholarship to come to the United States to get her bachelor's as well as her master's degree. So as you can see, this charity, this one animal can provide so much hope for even one family. Heifer International is the organization that helps with the continuous fight for hunger and poverty in third world countries. How does it achieve it? Through feeding and giving income to families, through creating that community, and through giving families hope. So now you might be asking, what will happen if you donate to Heifer International? Imagine if you just sponsored a heifer to be sent to China to a starving family of 4. Can you imagine the smile on their children's faces knowing that they're going to eat tonight? And can't you see the hope that's beginning to spread through the family? And seeing how that one animal can make such a big difference in their life? And you personally can feel the pride in the fact that you made a difference in that family's life. And you can feel that happiness that is being spread throughout the family. If you decide to not even sponsor just a part of an animal, then you're not realizing your full potential of making a difference in the world by feeding a family, as well as giving them the tools for a successful life. Even a small donation can make such a big difference in someone's life. So, what are you waiting for? Go today to www.heifer.org to start looking at all the different kinds of donation opportunities that are waiting for you. In fact, here are just a few of some of the specific areas that need it most. Go now and make a difference in the world by donating to Heifer International. Whether you donate just a share of an animal or the full animal itself, you are on your way to helping a family by feeding them and giving them hope for a better life. Thank you.
Yay!